Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Great to have you with us again. Today, we're going to talk a little around some of the partner-to-partner play that we've been involved in. We've had a very long-standing partner channel, Ian. You were really quick to get into that, to see the possibility and the potential in engaging like that with our colleagues over there on the other side of the Microsoft stack around Azure, around what's known now as Modern Workplace, but then was Office 365. So you saw that opportunity quite a long time ago, but it hasn't been without its problems, has it?
No, you're absolutely right. I truly believe it's a huge opportunity. I still do believe that, actually, because let's be honest, the Microsoft stack's so broad and it's getting broader every day that we can't, unless you're a massive organization, you can't have expertise in all aspects of it. So where we can work directly in partnership, and also I would like to come back to about the transparency of that partnership. That's another discussion. But where we can work alongside partners that don't have our skills and expertise, and we don't have theirs either, then it's the perfect match for the customer.
Yes.
But it's the slight issue we had then was the recognition of what was happening. So we actually got the situation where the more successful we became in terms of delivering Dynamics in those days, and now Dynamics and Power Apps to customers, the less recognition effectively you got from Microsoft, which was slightly bizarre. And back in the day, the answer to our prayers, and you know, I lobbied really hard for this with Microsoft, alongside a lot of other people, I hasten to add, and the answer was always going to be DPOR, the Digital Partner of Record.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it never quite got there. It didn't quite achieve that, and the metrics didn't quite follow through. And obviously, that's a very difficult thing for the Microsoft engineering to do, but it didn't quite have the momentum to do so. So I think in the last few weeks, there's been a few changes there, Wendy, haven't there? As we both spotted.
Yeah, there has been. I mean, at the last UK Channel Partners community call that we were on, Partners community call that we were on, there was the mention of PAL and how it was going to be the way that the way of us getting some recognition for the work we're doing that enables our partners to actually sell these licenses in many cases. If it's not direct for us, then there was a gap where that recognition sat, and Microsoft were aware of that, but they didn't know what they were going to do about it for a long time. Well, now we know, and it's PAL. And the problem I see with PAL is everywhere that you go and look for some information about PAL, it just talks about Azure and talks about Azure consumption. So it's actually a little bit kind of off-putting and not very clear at the moment, but I think that's going to change, and I understand that is going to change. But I think we both wanted to bring to the party this suggestion that actually partner to partnering is very much the way forward in the future, and is going to actually be a much more successful environment for us as well as for the partner in terms of recognition from Microsoft because of PAL. But I think, I don't know, when you're reading the documentation and it's just talking about Azure, it's very quick, it's very easy to think, oh, that's nothing to do with us because we don't touch it.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right. But I think I think the fact it's been driven through by the Azure partners is great. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. But there is definitely the indication that the whole of the stack will go through as well. So you know, definitely watch this space. Keep an eye on PAL, and I think the emphasis is very much now PAL is the way ahead. And let's all get in there. I mean, that means we've all got to read the documentation, get down into that detail. And as you know, I can't do that. I'm rubbish at detail, but we need to understand that detail, because this is definitely the way ahead. But what it does do, as you very rightly say, is strengthen the whole approach to our customers and to our partners' customers, that we jointly as a partnership, we can provide the whole stack seamlessly. And so therefore the customer wins, and therefore if the customer wins, the partners win. And I think that openness and transparency of partners going in together, but bringing their own unique set of skills and knowledge is absolutely, it's a winner. It's an absolute winner.
Absolutely, I agree with you. So what we're going to do, this is just a very short video that we're creating today, but we're at the end of this, we're going to actually put some links to some relevant information that we found that hopefully will help other people. And obviously we'll be engaging in a process with our existing partners to go back and iteratively look at, okay, where do we need to get this PAL accreditation put in to the Azure tenant of the people that we're already supplying dynamic solutions to, or Power Platform solutions. And I imagine lots of people on this call will be doing the same thing. So if you've got any questions about that, or if you'd like to engage with us about that, please do. Love to receive your comments. Hopefully this is helpful, and we'll come back to this subject when we know more.